and gentlemen, welcome to the Low Budgets here on a Thursday edition, 2 days before the opening destruction event, Night of Destruction #1, here on season 5 of the Low Budgets. There's some tires. First off, we're gonna take a look at the skid plate car again. This thing is beat to hell. Not as bad as Tommy's car. Tommy has taken the, What did you do?
Everything, Ron. I did everything you can do in one crash.
It's beautiful. And pitiful. It's all the above. My skid plate car had a brake issue the last time we were out, so we're gonna take a look at it, see what we can find out. We either might find out that it's just brake fluid, or we might find out that I don't have brakes at all. The braking is only on one side, so we'll figure it out. The big thing for me tonight is going to be working on this. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to my Demolition Derby car, which I guess just arrived here. Is going to actually be a companion car to my trailer race car design, which you guys will see very soon. I'm very excited about it because it's the perfect big small combo for any My Little Pony fan.
Take a look. So you got the interior nice, interior a little dusty, some cigarettes in the ashtray, back seats in it, and everything looks good. But if you look right here,
wait,
we got a T-bone bar in, carpet and all. So that begs me to ask you, are we running it like this, or are you gonna do a little bit of prep?
Well, all I know I need to do is take out the windows. Folks, this car's actually just about ready. I know I'll have to take the back window out at a minimum. But yeah, this thing is just about ready to go. It's gonna get painted up tomorrow night. Shayla is Tommy's fiance. She will be driving her ex-race car. Digging in. We're gonna see if we can make it clean. And if not, we're going in dirty.
Going in raw.
So we haven't been able to find the bolts that were on this window, but Tommy has a theory.
There you go.
That was, see, why don't we break it? Let's break it. Whee! There's a,
Get a flathead.
yeah, I am a flathead.
Whoa, wait. It just falls off the track. It literally just falls off slides off the track.
Wow. Look at that.
They don't make them like they used to back in the day.
I kind of wish they still did. Or, I probably just made my life so much work. Oh, wait. Drop it down?
Maybe you made your life better.
Damn it. But now I have to, see, I still have to get it out through the top.
Exactly. I'm gonna steal the gun. And you can tell that I'm looking at the screen because I'm not looking at you.
Amazing. Do you have a sour ass?
I'm gonna find out this radiator doesn't hold any water.
Think this flies like a frisbee? Woo!
Hey, if that would hit my car.
What would you do, huh? What would you do?
I don't know.
Hit me in the derby. Oh man. Oh man. I'll keep my weather stripping so no water gets in.
I'm just making my car try to pretend like it's gonna race more than once. I'm running this car, believe it or not. What you see is what it's gonna get. I gotta put a tire on the right front, finish putting this radiator in, see if it holds water. If it doesn't, I'm still running it. This poor car, it's actually a really good car. And I've been mainly looking forward to the skid plate racing in this thing, but my Enduros have not shown any luck for me. And that last one basically killed it because, as you can see, the way that that car crashed, where the hood latches to the car, it was basically so bent up that I couldn't get the hood unlatched. As documented before, I had to literally rip everything apart just to get that hood open. The only major damage on this thing was, after that last race and that crash, was the radiator. I just needed to get the radiator replaced, which is what you see me doing, but it'll have to come at a cost because there's no front end left on this car. If I somehow get lucky and take a bad hit in the Derby that knocks me out early, then I'll see if we can somehow get this car back to racing skid plates and enduro again. But being that there's no front end on this thing going into a Derby, my weakest spot has a huge weak spot and a hole. Gotta go get my new hose. Where my hose at?
What we're trying to see is if we're able to take off this door padding and then put it back on. Reason that we would do that would be just for padding in the event that take a big hit.
Usually the things that bruise the easiest after a demolition derby are the thighs, the outer thighs.
I'm gonna make a trash run while you.
He's gonna be a little trashy right now.
Hey, hey, hey.
Yeah. Free screwing right there.
Tom is teaching me about birth.
Look at that. Not only can we break, we can fix. Kinda. You taking out my airbag? You don't want the fans to get a face full of my face?
Unless you can find the yellow wire that you can cut.
I don't like cutting.
Okay.
Because they say it's against the rules at Disneyland. We were having an issue because the screwdriver wasn't doing it. We needed a little bit more torque. Which is funny considering what we're using.
Yeah. So we searched around my couple of tool bags, couldn't find the right ratchet we need, so we just used a screwdriver and a pair of pliers.
I mean, you can see how these things work. They're torqued to a point of no return. All right, what's the next step here?
Pull it out.
I'm not done yet. I have to pull it out? Now?
Yeah.
She's done?
Do it before it blows.
What happens if I wait?
Then it'll be a long road to recover.
Tommy, you excited about Beauty and the Beast?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, why?
Because I like bestiality.
Tommy, look at that.
There it is.
So I just unclip it?
And what's great is you don't have to worry about a passenger side one because this car's too old.
Oh man, Tommy. Oh man.
You racing Saturday? Cool.
Yes, sir. This thing will be in the Demolition Derby.
I might have to tow it off then, I guess.
You might have to. You might be the rescuer.
You can count on it.
And the problem is in a Demolition Derby, if you don't tow this thing off and it drives away, it didn't do its job.
Now, I like how there's bird feathers in here. So this car was destined for victory. How do we know this? Just look at this. Get in, sit down, shut up, and hang on. I'm leaving that in here for the Derby.
Good.
Tommy, what do you got going on over here?
I'm debating right now. I got 195 on one side, 185 on the left side for the front.
Folks, you look at this thing. Tommy's not just planning on derbying it.
I'm planning on enduro and skid plate racing. I'm back to the roots of low budgets.
Doing everything on one night and one car.
I got a bigger tire on my left front. Do you remember at all what the issue was when you did that? It just turns, you give it more left side stagger, which means it wants to turn right more.
Bigger right front?
Bigger left front.
Driver
side.
Bigger left front means you'll have more speed on the right front, which means so does that mean the left front's gonna pull because there's more torque?
It might want to crank me to the right.
I think it wants to crank you.
Because in a race car you put
It'll do this. The left front is smaller, right?
the right front is small.
No one's paying attention. The right front's smaller.
So the left front's taller, which means it'll want to make me turn right if I just let go of the steering wheel. Because of Dixie Cup theory.
Ooh, man, I can't wait to just see your onboard camera in the Enduro for this.
I need some lug.
This car's so screwed up.
Nut.
You discovered what's wrong with my brakes.
Need some fluid, go pull the cap off and you can see there's nothing there.
And you saw that there's nada. So, do we have brake fluid?
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we will be back here in one day to start really getting things ready, as tomorrow will be Friday, the day before. The first one is the beginning of the year. We set ourselves on fire. Fire. Hopefully not. But, Tommy, it's almost go time, man.
It's almost that time.
Which means tomorrow we're gonna be painting cars. There's gonna be a lot of paint, a lot of finalizing with some of these cars. We're gonna be throwing batteries on and seeing what cars still run. It's getting down to crunch time here on the Low Budgets for event number 1, Night of Destruction number 1, where we're going to smash stuff up. Good night, everybody.